What if I told you that one small cup of yogurt could help you stand up stronger, walk steadier, and feel more confident in just a few nights? As we get older, weak legs often creep in quietly. One day you're fine, and the next you're struggling to climb stairs or get out of your chair without using your hands. But this isn't just aging. It's a signal your muscles aren't receiving anymore. The good news? You can turn that signal back on, and it starts with something simple, a food that might already be in your fridge. In this video, I'll show you what that food is, how it works inside your body, and most importantly, I'll reveal a surprising trick at the end that helps it work even better while you sleep. It's something most people over 60 have never heard of, but it could make all the difference. So stay with me until the end. And before we dive in, hit that like button, leave a comment if you've noticed changes in your leg strength, and don't forget to subscribe to The Simple Health, where small changes lead to big results.
Have you ever sat down on a couch and then struggled to get back up without using your arms to push? Or hesitated at the bottom of a staircase just to take the first step? If you've noticed your legs feeling weaker, but your arms seem fine, you're not alone. And here's the part that might surprise you. It's not just your muscles getting old. It's your nervous system falling quiet. We've all been told that losing strength is a natural part of aging. But the truth is, your leg muscles haven't disappeared. They've simply stopped receiving clear signals from your brain. This slow breakdown of the communication between your nerves and your muscles is one of the most overlooked causes of weakness, imbalance, and falls in older adults. This condition has a name: sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But even the name is misleading. It makes you think your muscles are fading away on their own. In reality, the muscle fibers are still there. They're just not being activated anymore. After age 60, your body can lose 1 to 2% of muscle mass each year. By the time you reach 70, you could have lost up to 40% of your leg strength, even if you feel generally healthy. But this loss doesn't happen overnight. It sneaks up, silently. There's usually no pain, no swelling, no warning signs, until one day you need help getting out of a chair, or you lose your balance during a simple walk in the yard. That's when fear sets in. You move less, sit more, and without even realizing it, you're making your legs weaker every day. But why does this start with your legs? Because your leg muscles, especially in the thighs, hips, and calves, are full of fast-twitch fibers. These fibers are built for strength, balance, and quick movement. They're what keep you upright, steady, and independent. And they are the first to shrink when you stop using them regularly or when your brain stops talking to them clearly. Here's how it works. Every time you move, your brain sends electrical signals through your nervous system to your muscles. But as you age, your motor neurons degrade. They send fewer signals, more slowly and with less strength. And when those signals weaken, your muscles start to go offline.
Think of your muscles like a row of light bulbs. If the wiring gets frayed, the lights start to flicker, not because the bulbs are broken, but because the signal isn't reaching them. The same thing happens in your legs. Your brain may be trying to tell your legs to lift, balance, or push, but the message doesn't come through clearly anymore, so the muscles don't respond, and over time, they shrink from disuse. This isn't a rare condition. In fact, it's so common that one senior is hospitalized due to a fall every 3 seconds in the United States. In most cases, it's not because of weak arms or poor eyesight. It starts with the legs. The scariest part?
Most people don't realize this is happening until it's already limited their lifestyle. A misstep, a slip in the bathroom, a wobbly moment on the stairs, and suddenly your independence is at risk. But here's the hopeful truth. This process can be reversed. You can rebuild the neuromuscular connection, the signal between your brain and your legs, even after age 70. You just need to give your body the right support at the right time. And no, that doesn't mean expensive gym memberships, complicated exercises, or physical therapy sessions. It begins with understanding what your body truly needs to stay connected. In the next part of this video, I'll show you the exact biological process behind leg strength and how a simple shift in when and what you eat can wake those sleeping muscles back up. But before we go there, let me ask you this. Have you noticed changes in how your legs feel lately? Maybe more wobbly, slower to respond, or just plain tired? If so, type 1 in the comments if you believe strength can be regained, or 0 if you're still unsure. I read every comment, and I'd love to know where you stand, literally and figuratively. If you've ever heard the saying, "Your body repairs itself while you sleep," it's absolutely true. But what most people don't realize is just how powerful that repair window can be, especially for restoring leg strength. Every night, while you sleep, your body enters a biological recovery state. Hormones like growth hormone and melatonin rise. Your brain clears out toxins, and most importantly for your muscles, your neuromuscular system begins to reset. But here's the catch. This system can only repair itself if it has the right fuel and the right timing. When we talk about restoring strength, most people immediately think of exercise. And yes, movement matters. But without the right signals and nutrients, even the best workout won't rebuild what's broken. It's like trying to build a house without bricks. That's where leucine comes in, a special amino acid found in protein-rich foods. Leucine is more than just a building block. It's a biological switch. When consumed at the right time, it activates a powerful muscle-building pathway called mTOR. This pathway tells your body, hey, it's time to grow muscle, let's go. But timing matters. Research shows that when older adults consume leucine-rich protein in the evening, something remarkable happens. The body absorbs and uses it more efficiently. Why? Because your body naturally prioritizes recovery at night. During the day, your body is busy, digesting food, managing stress, staying alert. But at night, everything quiets down. Blood flow increases to your muscles. Hormones shift into repair mode. And if you've given your body the right kind of protein, especially slow-digesting casein, you've just unlocked the perfect recipe for rebuilding strength. Think of casein like a slow-release battery. Found in certain dairy products, casein digests gradually over 6 to 8 hours. While you sleep, it keeps delivering amino acids steadily to your muscles, helping them rebuild fiber by fiber. Now, pair that with leucine, and you're not just feeding your muscles, you're reigniting the communication between your nerves and your legs. Remember, the problem isn't that your muscles disappeared. It's that they've stopped receiving the signal to act. By restoring the right environment inside your body, especially at night, you can turn that signal back on. And this isn't just theory, this is science. A 2023 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed older adults who consumed a leucine-rich evening snack. Researchers found a noticeable improvement in muscle protein synthesis within just 12 hours, and even more striking results after just a few nights. But studies are one thing. Real people are another. Let me tell you about Helen. Helen was 68. She loved gardening, took her morning walks, even danced once a week. But over time, she started to feel off balance. Her legs didn't move like they used to. Then one day, in her kitchen, she tripped and fell and couldn't get back up. Doctors ran tests, checked her bones, gave her calcium and vitamin D. Nothing helped. Until she joined a pilot study testing one simple change: eating a cup of plain Greek yogurt every night before bed, a natural source of leucine and casein. After just 3 nights, Helen reported it was easier to get out of bed in the morning. After a week, her steps felt steadier. And by week 3, she was back to her morning walks. No wobbles, no hesitation. The researchers were stunned, not because Greek yogurt was magical, but because it delivered the right nutrients at the right time, allowing Helen's body to reconnect and rebuild what was never truly lost. And if it worked for Helen, why not you? Here's what happens when you eat the right protein at night. Leucine activates the mTOR pathway, kickstarting muscle repair. Casein releases amino acids slowly, fueling your recovery all night long. Your nervous system resets motor signals, helping muscles respond more effectively. Mitochondria, your cell's energy engines, become more active, giving your muscles more power. And over time, this combination can help rebuild the brain-to-muscle connection that's been fading for years. This is not about lifting weights or taking pills. This is about working with your body, understanding when it's most ready to repair, and giving it what it needs at exactly that moment. And the best part? You don't need anything fancy. You just need one common food, which I'll reveal in detail in the next part. I'll also show you exactly how to eat it, which type to choose, and what to avoid to make sure you're getting the full benefit. But before we get there, let me ask you this. Did Helen's story inspire you? Would you be willing to try a small nighttime habit that might change the way your legs feel in just a few days? If yes, hit that like button. It's a small gesture, but it lets me know you want more videos like this. Real science, real stories, and real solutions for real people. So now you understand the real reason behind leg weakness and how your body naturally enters recovery mode at night. But what if I told you that one simple food could give your body everything it needs to rebuild leg strength? No pills, no gym, no complex routines. That food is plain Greek yogurt. It might sound too simple to be effective, but the reason it works is because it provides exactly what your muscles and nervous system are craving at the perfect time. Why Greek yogurt? Let's start with the basics. Greek yogurt is not the same as regular yogurt. It's strained to remove excess liquid, which makes it thicker, creamier, and most importantly, more concentrated in protein. But not just any protein. It's rich in casein, the slow-digesting type that your body absorbs gradually over 6 to 8 hours. That means while you're sleeping, your muscles are still getting the amino acids they need to repair and grow. A typical 6-ounce serving of plain Greek yogurt gives you 15 to 20 grams of protein, including 1.5 to 2 grams of leucine, which is enough to activate the mTOR pathway, the key to rebuilding muscle tissue. A healthy dose of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D, all of which play a role in muscle contraction and nerve signal transmission. And natural probiotics, live bacteria that improve gut health, reduce inflammation, and help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. It's this combination, leucine to start the process, casein to sustain it, and micronutrients to support it, that makes Greek yogurt uniquely powerful, especially for older adults. Supported by science. This isn't just theory. In a 6-week study from the University of Texas, adults over 65 were given 1 serving of plain Greek yogurt every night before bed. They didn't change their exercise habits. They didn't take supplements. The result? 91% of participants showed measurable improvement in leg strength and physical function. They could stand up more easily, climb stairs with less strain, and walk with better balance. Several participants reported that their legs felt more stable after just a few days. And this was without lifting weights or doing leg exercises, just giving their body the right building blocks at the right biological time. Robert's story, from wobbly to walking proud. Let me share the story of Robert, 73 years old, a retired high school coach who once led track meets and training camps. But in the last few years, things changed. First, he needed the armrests to get out of his chair. Then, he avoided stairs altogether. Eventually, walking his dog became a risk he didn't want to take. Robert said, "I still felt young up here," pointing to his head, "but my legs weren't listening anymore." After watching a health segment about Greek yogurt, Robert decided to try something simple. Every night at 8 p.m., he ate 1 cup of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. No toppings, no sugar, no fluff. The first 3 nights, nothing dramatic. But by the end of the first week, he noticed he could stand up without pushing himself up with his arms. The movement felt smoother, less resistance, less fear. 2 weeks in, he told his daughter, "I feel like I've got my legs back." A month later, he was walking his dog every morning. Not fast, not far, but steady and confident. Robert didn't join a gym. He didn't buy expensive powders. He just made 1 smart, consistent change and gave his body the chance to repair itself. How to use Greek yogurt effectively. If you want results like Robert, if you want to feel stronger, more stable, and more confident in your steps, here's exactly how to do it. When to eat it. Eat your yogurt between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. This aligns perfectly with your body's natural shift into recovery mode. It gives enough time for digestion to begin, allowing nutrients to circulate and fuel the overnight repair process. Think of it as setting the stage before the curtain rises on your body's nighttime performance. Which type to choose? Not all yogurt is created equal. When buying Greek yogurt, read the label carefully. Look for plain, no flavoring. Flavored yogurts often contain as much sugar as a dessert. Unsweetened. Sugar spikes insulin and can interfere with growth hormone release during sleep. Full fat. Healthy fats help absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K and promote longer satiety. No artificial sweeteners. These can disrupt gut bacteria and slow nutrient absorption. Optional add-ins, but only if needed. If you need variety, try adding a handful of blueberries or raspberries, rich in antioxidants and low in sugar, a few walnuts or ground flax seeds,
healthy fats, magnesium, and fiber. Avocado slices adds potassium, fiber, and a creamy texture. Avoid granola, flavored syrups, honey, or chocolate chips. These reduce the effectiveness of the yogurt and can increase inflammation. Bonus benefits you might not expect. What's amazing about Greek yogurt is that the benefits don't stop at muscle recovery. Here's what else it supports. Brain health. High in vitamin B12 and probiotics. Probiotics have been linked to improved mood, reduced brain fog, and better memory. Healthy fats help maintain cognitive performance as we age. Gut health. A balanced gut improves nutrient absorption, reduces systemic inflammation, which interferes with both brain and muscle function, supports a stronger immune system. Blood sugar control. High protein plus high fat equals slower digestion. Prevents blood sugar spikes, essential for those with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes. Keeps energy levels steady overnight and into the next morning. Greek yogurt is a small addition to your evening, but it delivers big impact across your entire body. And unlike supplements or medications, it's affordable, easy to digest, and even enjoyable. Make it a habit. Building leg strength isn't about overnight miracles. It's about micro-repair done consistently. 1 cup of Greek yogurt every evening won't just fuel your muscles, it will help you rebuild the connection between your brain and your legs one night at a time. You may not notice anything in the first few days, but give it a week, then 2, then 3. Like Robert, like Helen, like thousands of others who've made this tiny change and watched their strength return. Let me ask you this. Have you ever used Greek yogurt in your daily routine? Or is this your first time hearing how powerful it really is? Leave a comment below. Tell me which brand or recipe you enjoy. Or just type, "I'm starting tonight," if you're ready to give this a try. And don't forget, share this video with someone you love, someone who might be struggling with their steps. Sometimes one video and one habit is all it takes to help someone stand tall again. And if you're wondering what to eat in the morning to keep your legs strong all day long, I've got a whole video dedicated to the best breakfast foods after 60, including some surprising items that can improve leg power within just a few weeks. Make sure you check that out next. You won't want to miss it.
So many people think leg weakness is just part of getting older. But now, you know the truth. Your legs haven't given up. They're just waiting for the right signal, the right support, and the right habit. And it can start tonight with 1 simple cup of Greek yogurt. Small changes like this might seem too easy to work, but sometimes the simplest things create the biggest impact, especially when done consistently. So here's my challenge to you. Try it for 7 nights, just 1 week, 1 cup, and see how your legs feel when you stand up, step out, and walk with confidence again. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate every second you give to your health, and I'm honored to be part of your journey. And before you go, don't forget to drink enough water every day. No matter where your health is right now, water is always your strongest ally. Until next time, stay strong, stay simple, and I'll see you in the next video.